focus, and him no matter about the focus. Focus the aisle, them a trophy earth us. Tell them Janica stay focus. Have him eyes on the prize, yes, him always focus. And him no care about the focus. Focus the aisle, them a sprinkle fi hurt us. Hey, Janet no care about the bad mind and envy. Yes, the same one way I try to end with. How we no inna with them inna. Tell them say we no inna, no misdemeanor. Janet skip past them neatly. Hey, no make no sound, make them hear we. Hey, left bad mind and envy. Inna the past, tell them about them. Rastafari, keep focus. Focus, we focus, we focus. Janik, we no inna with them inna, no misdemeanor, no and no visa. Hey, we stay focus, focus. Hey, no inna them focus, focus. Yo, the aisle with them a sprinkle fi earth us. Janik, we no inna, what them inna. Janik a stay focus. Have him eyes on the prize, him always stay focus. And him no matter about the focus, focus the aisle, them a trophy earth us. Tell them Janica stay focus. Have him eyes on the prize, yes, him always focus. And him no care about the focus, focus the aisle, them a sprinkle fi earth us. Janik 1, 2, 3, skip past them. 4, 5, 6, make we last them. Send them to the class, make we teach them. Me see clear, said the whole of them are Eden. With bad mind people, Janik now go keep friend. Enough of them a fool and a pagans them. Enough of them a try to see we life the end. But Janik tell them, say we not keep them friend, yo. We a move up. Tell the pagan to move up. And all who tight tell them to lose up. Rastafari no move up.
Move up, move up. Up, 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 up. Crank up. No time for lose. No. Time for win. Rise and shine. Yeah. Stay far from them. No heal from them. Ha! Boom! Move up, 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 up. I'm here. Live and direct with a great attitude. Yeah, always. That's something I keep with life. A great attitude, because I know it can bring me far. So it's like a bad attitude. I told you, a bad attitude, it's like a flat tire. You go nowhere if you don't change it, right? Where are you going to go if you have a flat tire, you don't change it? Nowhere. So, boom, change your tire. Better attitude with life. Even in the hard times, or in the times you have less resources, that's the time you have to really give it the most. I think this is the time, because when we feel good, when we have everything, bank account is full, everything is good, the fridge is full, the belly's full, the vibes are full, the upliftment is full. When everything is full, it's okay. But when your well start to run dry, this is where you start to realize also what you have. And you probably, you realize also, I realize also that I don't need so much. Like, I don't need so much stuff external, like material and stuff. I need myself. I need myself to be present with my body, like not outside somewhere else, or controlled by something else or someone else, and staying proactive for me is very important. I think that's the key to many illness or bad vibes we have, is proactivity. Take initiative, go on, take on a goal. Even if you change your goals, or you got to be flexible, then you got to have a plan. Have a plan, have a vision, and then your goals might change in the way to get to your the big show. But at least you're doing something each and every day, and that what I do make me feel better. Also give me a feeling of upliftment. My conscience is uplifted, is lifted each and every day, lifted by love. So there's more love coming, more love. You pour out love, you're gonna attract love for sure. That's common sense. There's stuff here that is very common sense, but I understand it's not common practice. But I think we can make it become common practice. We can bring the common sense to common practice. It's all up to each and every person to do it. You have a powerful mind that can make anything happen as long as you keep yourself centered. The reason why we can make things happen, we can create so much magnificent stuff is because we're not focused. We're not channeling our energy to the right spot. Like our energy goes to energize nonsense. So that's what we receive more and more in our life. More nonsense, more of the same. You want to have something different every day. You want to feel different every day. You want to feel like you evolve, like you change, like you transform. I never feel the same here because every day I put myself on the spot and I tell myself I have to be better than yesterday. I have to be more present than yesterday. I have to have less fear than yesterday. I have to have more vibration, more love, more. And all this is something that I conditioned myself for. I don't think life will condition you. Yeah, life, it depends. The world will condition you to a default state. But life also can be a great conditioner. Life, I'm not talking about the world. The world is their madness, Babylon madness. But the earth and life and all this has to be cherished to the max and energized to the max. I think it's life. Our life has to be energized. Just constantly energize each and every day. When you do the work, like Lily says, when you do the work each and every day, you have a much different feeling with life. When you're part of life instead of being a part, much different feeling, for sure. I'm going to be having Raw Zen on the Truman Show very soon. We have connected together over YouTube on his channel. I sent him a message, but I'm going to have him on the Truman Show, probably do a couple of series, a couple of shows with Roseanne. Anyway, I'm going to connect with him on Skype tomorrow. We'll discuss what we want to do now. But yeah, you will see Roseanne on the Truman Show. Great man. He's great and he's big in etymology and stuff like that. So can learn even more. He's like a great student of Santos also. Oh, no, that's good. That's great. And Lily Rob DVG will be back this Sunday. Yeah. It's going good. It's going good. We're expanding. We're expanding and we're also, at the same time we're expanding, we're also just taking responsibility. I think that's just what it is. We're not very, I'm not very, very special. I'm just taking responsibility. That's all. Since Thursday, I volunteered 3 days, plus today will be 4. I worked out, cleaned my apartment, played with Theodore, found places to apply for a traineeship. I like where this is going. That's it, man. Keep the that's it. You like where because you get more energy, you also generate more energy. So if you generate more energy, you will be more enthusiastic with life also. It's the energy missing sometime, and we don't have, some people don't even have energy to get off their bed. Like me, I jump off my bed. I jump off my bed in the morning. I'm happy to get up. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm happy. Like, this is the state of long-lasting happiness that I want to reach, not a fleeting freaking happiness that, oh, my bank account is good now, I am happy. No, it's more than that. It's more than just money. It's more than just material. It's more than everything I have experienced so far in life, I'm sure. So every day I gotta get in touch with a greater experience. This is what I focus on, the experience, because this brings you wisdom. Wisdoms bring you clarity, and clarity brings, boom, power. Ha! Live and direct. That's what we need, more power. We just need to generate more power. The power is the energy. And that's what you need. What a power plant does, produce energy, right? You can lit up your house. You can cook your food or whatever you want to do with electricity. So, become electric. That's what you are anyway. That's something we forget. We are electric. You know, everything is electric inside me. It's not. It's a divine electricity. It's not a man-made electricity, but it's a divine electricity. Probably function in the same. Not an expert in this, but I know there's some electric stuff in me, and I know there is something that I have to electrify. I have to energize. I have to, and all this will create a flow of positive energy. I don't have. Oh, what's this behind? I was looking at the ad myself. I have to find something with no ad. That's what I have to do. I'm not, but I'm focusing on my talk. I'm not so much. I was just looking at it. I was seeing the lady there. I'll find something with no ad. I just found this one today. It looked good. It says wild South African life or something like that. So I like to see them in the wild, not in captivity. Like in captivity is it's not something that inspires me so much. I like to see them in the wild. So yeah, so before the ad in the background kind of distract me. A purpose is not something that you are going to find. It's something that will find you according to the action you take. And it will find you only when you're ready and not before. When you're ready, it's gonna come to like you, Godefroy. I think you're ready for some big stuff because it's like the greatness is coming your way. A lot of people, I think we're all ready for big stuff here in our life. Not just me. I'm ready for the big show for sure. But I mean, we're all ready for this. And if we are here talking about this. It's because we're ready. It's in our awareness. It's in my awareness. It's not something I can just turn the page and say, oh, no, I'll look at it tomorrow. No, it's coming to face me each and every day. Oh, look at all the plastics there. Oh, my God. Is this all plastic there? Look at the junk on the beach. Looks like plastic or algae, maybe. Maybe algae, eh? If it's plastic, there's a shitload. I know there's a lot of scrap in the ocean. But this might not. I think it's more algae. Looks like algae. I hope for them. Because they're going to be chewing on plastic. No, I think it's algae. Look. It looks like algae. Yeah, it's algae. Yeah. I thought it was plastic. I'm like, what the heck is this? Yeah. So, what I was talking. 7 habits of highly. You know, what you want to become is highly effective. Highly effective, highly productive, highly constructive, highly positive, highly everything. You want to up the freaking vibe. That's what I want to. I like this culture from antiquity. Atlantic men are physical model. We must master the mind to shape the. Oh yeah, for sure, Because if you can't master the mind, it's very hard to even follow through any training you want to do. Né? Like if you don't condition yourself to like even to do physical. It's kind of cute. Even to do physical training, when you want to start to build some kind of muscle, when you want to start physical training, it takes the mind. The mind has to be involved. And I think this is what has to be mastered first, the mind, because that will take over the anything else. Your program mind will take over everything else if you don't master it and if you don't install the new software in it to program yourself to really to stick to your habits. Like I have habits of exercising, I stick to it. It's more important. You know, I prefer to die than not do my little training habit that I have. You know, it's a way of saying it, but it's a way of saying that there's nothing that will stop me from doing it. You know, I know it's necessary that I stay in shape, that I have to have a good physical, and you feel better with your body. You feel your mind feel better. You know, break a sweat once in a while. Go exercise and sweat. Okay, sweat. It's good for you. It's good. It's good for your mind. It's good for your body. It's good for everything to sweat. And me, I sweat each and every day. Me, it's an everyday thing. Me, when I start something, it's each and every day. It's not, and it's something I really focus on, like to make sure that I don't lose the habit. because it's an habit. Training is an habit, especially if you do it each and every day. So, but at one point you get the momentum and it becomes a part of your routine. That's all it's got to do. Like, even coming here today is part of my routine. It's part of my daily routine to come and talk to you. It's part of my routine to exercise. It's part of my routine to read, to write. These are values that are important for me. So I cherish it, I enforce it, and I also energize it. If you energize values that are not very highly effective, that's the result you're going to get in your life. But your attitude and behavior are very important also. Your attitude towards life, towards other people, towards everything that has life here. Very important. And see yourself part of this whole. So you're not here to destroy this whole. Anyway, to me, it's common sense. That's definitely. And you can make things happen. You have already within you all the initiative and responsibility to make things happen. And don't blame circumstances, condition, and all kinds of the stuff that happened to you in life for you in order to justify your fall. Like, that's what we do a lot. Sometimes we go and justify our fall with all kinds of circumstances, blame conditions, blame the government or the system, or we're big in blaming. We're big in blaming, but very small in taking the blame. This is the thing, and I think we should all take the blame for what's been created, the freaking mess we live in, and start changing it. Start changing yourself. It's all up to you. Don't look at the neighbor to change the world. Then look at you. Change your world, and the world around you will change, and the world around the other person will change. Because you're gonna impact people. Those people will impact other people, and this is all a whole thing. It's not about an individual or it's not a personal thing. I don't come here because I want to please a certain person. No, it's a whole thing. It's something that we must work on all together. To just bring just the energy I bring here on earth, here live and direct, or just here in the space I am. Here, just the energy I emit is very positive and can affect just like very much. I think we have a lot of power to affect a lot in our environment. Not just people, but also plants and stuff. Like especially plants. When you're very positive around your plants, they will grow better. That's proven. I've done it last year. I'm a very, very positive guy. I grew tomatoes and they start growing like crazy. But that's it. If you have positivity, it will affect everything around you. Even the plants, the animals also. Like my dog is very, very much affected by my positivity, for sure. But that's why it's important to keep a positive attitude and a great attitude with life. Not be depressed and anxious and all the nonsense that keep us from really experiencing that abundance that life has to offer. It's there for us, but there's work involved. That's the thing. And the most work is on yourself. You have to look at yourself, and that's what we avoid. We avoid taking a deep, deep look and go past our fears. So we stay always on the side of fear when everything we want, everything we have ever desired, we have dreamed for, we have aspired to, it's all on the other side of your fear. All your fears. Maybe not. There are certain fears that are legitimate. I told you, if a big lion chased me, the fear will kick in. Yeah, that's legitimate. But what you think about me? Come on. That has no reason to exist. No reason to exist. What you're saying, that's what? The inner dialogue calling for greatness and the fake limits we imagine. It all happened in the spirit realm. Yeah. Oh yeah, the inner. Oh yeah, for sure. It's all about it's like your spirit talking to you. It's like your higher self talking to you, trying to move you to a higher realm of vibration. we're all ready, like we're all have the potential to be great, to do great stuff, to have magnificent dream and to bring them to life. But at one point, you gotta watch the dialogue inside too. Then the enemy is inside. Then it's you versus you. And sometimes, if you let it take over, it's gonna take you out. It's gonna bring you into. It's gonna make you be seduced by Babylon. All the seduction, like the alcohol, cigarettes, all the addiction we can have here, internet. There's a lot addiction is not only with substances like alcohol or weed or whatever you want to call them, whatever you use to block the reality in the moment. I think that's a lot what happened. Personally, I need substance less and less to live. Like I need to find a way that there's no attachment. No attachment to anything, because then you create suffering because you think of that, you miss it, you like no attachment. The best. Put your spirit where you want it. Exactly. That's it. Put yourself where you know you need to be. Like it's a choice. At one point, we must make conscious choice with our life, not just being drone robots. That's all it is. It's a conscious choice to elevate your thoughts and elevate your come on. Not only elevate your thoughts, but you will expand your possibility also. You will play with the possibility. You will play with the possibility a lot. This is the thing. Here, ocean view. That should be good. No ads. Here, ocean view. No ads. Oh, that's better. Oh, but we have the sound. Okay. There you go. Ocean view. Oh, that's great. Yeah, so yeah, but the spirit has to be activated too. Like if people, that's what PT was explaining, or all without the spirit. The spirit is there, but it's not alive. We all have something inside. We all have. I think some are missing substance. The vibe is there, but if you have no substance inside, the substance is very, very important. That's what will develop inside and get bigger, and the love will grow and expand, and your heart will become of gold at one point. If you keep digging and digging and digging. But each and every day that you make that conscious choice to elevate your thoughts, you're reaching more of your full potential. So it's a conscious decision. Do you want to experience more in life? Like, do you want to experience more, or you want to repress the same button all your life? Like the same friggin' button, go to the same job, come back. This is very, very, that's a killer. To stay. First of all, there's people that stay at their jobs for 30, 40 years. Can you imagine how afraid they are of the change? If a change come in their life, how they would react? Like, we have to be ready for that. That's why I've never really hesitated to leave the job I was for like 13 years. I said, it's time for change. It's time for a change. There's got to be a time in life where you have to induce that change, and that change you induce in yourself will bring you much higher also. If we always stay locked in place and we stay in the job we hate, what are we going to feel with life? Don't be afraid also to make change in your life. You don't like your job, quit and find another one that you love. Do something you love in life. You have to work. So make sure what you do is something you love, at least that you enjoy doing, that it makes you grow. Like I would have never stayed in a job that doesn't make me grow, that doesn't make me expand or go reach higher steps in the company, like higher levels and stuff. Like I was always, if I quit the job I had, is because I was like, there was nothing left for me there. So I decided to move on, and it was time for a change. I was getting fed up. I was getting fed up of always the same people for 10, 13 years. You go there, the same people, the same, we get there, we pass, we punch our card, and, it's very routine. It's for robots. This is a life for robots. I'm done with this. I'm done with the robot life. If I get to do something, it's got to be something that I love. It's got to be something that make me feel good, that I grow, that I expand. And you can find that in your day job. That's a very good experience. You have to work, you have to survive in Babylon until you create the life of abundance that you don't have to work anymore and go slave for another person. You still have to enjoy your life in the process. So make sure you grow at the same time in the process of doing any job that you do. Very important, I find. Yeah. And don't be so impulsive. Very, very important. And our emotional strength. Positive love is a verb. Reactive people make it a feeling. Proactive people make love a verb. Love is something you do, a sacrifice you make, the giving of self, like a mother bringing a newborn into the world. Love is a value that is actualized through loving action. Loving action. Oh, that's big. Not just make love, loving action. Positive energy enlarge the circle of influence. That's what I told you also. The more positive you are with life, with other people, the more you will enlarge your circle of influence. And that's what you need, the circle of influence to go bigger. You need other people. I need other people to blow up, to go bigger, to get in touch with my most magnificent state of mind, probably. Everything's a state of mind. So it's probably a magnificent state of mind. That's what you want. Something really magnificent, powerful, with great emotional strength, with great knowing that you have that power within you. And all this, I think it's a must. The emotional strength. Oh, yeah. It's got to be strong, because if not, if you're weak, your emotion will take over you. But you can control your emotion. Your emotion can guide you also. That's the thing. My emotions guide me sometimes, for sure. But if I avoid them and I'm in total avoidance each and every day, it's very hard to grow, to even have a sense of growth. Oh, you want to have a sense of growth during your life? Not just a sense of being a robot or just opening the TV, or there's a lot more to life than just what we experience each and every day in a default state. Like I realized today that it was so, yeah, I experienced some stuff. I was looking for experience, but not like I was having great experience. Not that I didn't have great experience with life, but not very, very vibrant and with divine meaning. Like I was, yeah, anyway. I kind of know. Hi, every listeners. Yeah, bonjour tout le monde. C'est pas tout le monde qui. Some like to. Pas tout le temps dans le chat. C'est pas ta affaire. I don't judge anyone here. I have no interest to do that. But if you want to join the chat, yeah, for sure. It's a great energy. I love it. It's you build up. First of all, the energy builds up. I don't consider you as a robot. You are a person, an entity, a vibration, a being behind that little avatar. For me, it means more than just someone in the chat. You are very important to this whole process, for sure. And if you contribute to it, it's even better. Proactive people focus their effort in the circle of influence, and also the connection grows. The connection between me and you grows also. That's the thing. Like you can be on the side watching, not coming in the chat and stuff. It's your thing for sure, but the connection is there. But I mean physical connection. Like I can put some of you. I can put face on you. I can put like I've talked to you some, but it's your choice. I mean, you want to connect with me or not, it's your choice. You want to connect through the chat or not, it's your choice. Me, I'm not here to enforce anything. Yeah. Proactive people focus their effort in the circle of influence. They work on the things they can do something about. This is the thing we do. We waste a lot of energy on things we can do nothing about. Can I change Babylon? Can I change the world? No. I can do nothing about this. I can do something in my own circle of influence, but I'm not gonna get in. It's so big, so big, so huge. So hey, come on. Oh, you'll find more sense within you for sure. You always gonna find the truth within yourself. You go outside in the world, you will find lies and deception. I'm telling you, it's this is really real, and it's real for every person that starts to open their eyes and their heart and start questioning things objectively in this world. We'll find out a bunch of freaking lies, and it's always been like that. It's not because it's new that we're in 2018 or whatever it is, and the world is a lie with it. It's always been like that. It's always been a lie. Always been people trying to control other people. Our nature, we're very sparkly on the outside. We look good. We look but on the inside, we have very evil vibes. So it's up to each and every one of us to create a personal revolution to get rid of those evil vibes, of those evil doings, behavior, and stuff. And when you talk about evil, I'm talking about very, very low vibe, and like it's. I say evil. There's harm associated with that. There's harm, animals being harmed, people, everything. Like blood all over. Blood all over. I watched replay too. First thing you said, we're being lied to. This. We can't. Oh, for sure, man. We're being lied to. But that we can't repeat enough. For sure. It's once you realize also, if you don't know, like I didn't know the world was a lie before 5 years ago. Go back 4 or 5 years ago. I think it's 4 years I've started my video here. I had no freaking clue what I'm talking about today. I had no idea that I knew there was some strange stuff happening. Like I was questioning, but on the surface. I just decided to dive deep and question deep. That's all. And when you question deep, when you have deep question within yourself, you're gonna find out all the answers. All the answers. You don't even need YouTube. You don't need videos. You don't need books. You just need to go out, open your eyes, and question. Question your environment. It's all there in plain sight. It's not because you have to do something really out of the. Come on, it's real. It's there in plain sight. The trees, the sun, the moon, the stars. You can have a telescope. Look at them. You can do anything. Anything. You don't need even YouTube. I started with YouTube because that's what I think we all do. We all try to. We want to see. Because we like the information. We're like information junkies, and it seems to never be enough. The information and the I don't know. I'm on to other thing than energizing Babylon in any way, because it's a waste of time. They work on the things they can do something about. The nature of their energy is positive, enlarging, and magnifying, causing the circle of influence to increase. My goal here is not to instruct you on etymology and stuff. I like people that do it, but it's not really what I like. It's not my force. It's not my force. And me, I'm good to connect. I know what's my force. You got to know what's your strength. What's your strength and what you're good at and what you're... Like, I'm not the most... I'm a great guy to make people connect. Like, I'm a good connector. I'm a good strength giver. I'm a good... but I don't know much, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't know... I know certain stuff, but I'm telling you, what do you know if you learn every day? Like, there's stuff, basics we need to know. Like, there's stuff but at one point, I think we become very, like, information junkie, and we need to know, because the ego needs to know all the time. So I'm more into intuitive knowing of my own art, just working on myself to have a smile 24 hours a day. This is what I want for myself, because this can impact a lot. That can impact, then I can do magnificent things with my life and impact people. Not what am I going to impact if I stay in my house and keep watching YouTube videos and constant information? What am I impacting? I'm not working on myself during that time. I'm not reading. I'm not writing. No, I'm just being distracted because it's all distraction. What do you think? You're going to change it? No, you're not. I'm telling you the news today. You're not going to change the world. Since men are organized in society, mass population, ben oui, for sure. Yes, officials don't give explanations. Some say I should not think about it. What the heck? What the fuck? Simple explanation is asking too much. Yeah, but we're not supposed to question anything. Even in school, if you go there and start questioning, they will ostracize you, and they make. But again, it's say what you feel, and don't have no concern about what other people say or think about you. I think it's a much freer feeling. But for sure, look, in school, they're not going to instruct. They're not going. This world will not tell you the truth or orientate you towards the truth. That's for sure. Oh, no, because the whole basic is lies. It's lies. So everything you learn, everything you but not everything, because there is some truth into the lies, because they have to mix truth with lies, because if not we would see everything like the reason why we don't see it is because there's truth in that. It's a truthful lie. It's a truthful lie. So there's truth in the lie, but there's also lots of deception. And so that's why we get confused, and we don't get to a state of questioning, because we think we know everything. We think we know how the world is, this and that, because we've been fed the information and we trusted those people. The trust in others, we have a lot of trust in other people, but very few trust in ourselves. Work on trusting yourself instead of trusting that freaking government or militaries or scientists or preachers, or trust yourself. But no, we trust everybody else. We encourage everybody else but ourselves. And in the process, you lose your soul. You lose all your capability to elevate, to become more. I've decided to let go of that nonsense personally and increase my circle of influence by working on me and stopping to energize the nonsense and yeah. Basically, that's what it is. Very simple. Very simple, natural feeling. Yeah. So, proactive people, on the other hand, focus their effort in the circle of concern. Reactive people, I should say. Reactive people, on the other hand, focus their effort in the circle of concern. They're very concerned about everything. They focus on the weakness of other people, the problems in their environment, and circumstances over which they have no control. Their focus results in blaming, accusing, attitude reactive language, and increased feelings of victimization. This is all what you see on YouTube with supposedly, I don't know, truth speakers or stuff like that, you call them. We're all very, very reactive. We're all very, very reactive on YouTube when you start seeking a little bit more in life. Reactive people, that's it. Focus their effort in the circle of concern. Do you have that's what I'm telling you? They focus on the circle of concern, and their circle of concern. Most people out there on YouTube or whatever talking in the world about Babylon and stuff, this is their concern. Is Babylon. Their concern is not themselves rising and elevating their vibe. The concern is outside of themselves. So if you have always concern outside of yourself with the world, that's what it does. They focus on the weakness of other people. They call people names. You see it, that pattern on YouTube. The people calling, once you start, even, I don't know if it's waking up. Honestly, waking up, to me, it's deep today. It's not just realizing that you've been lied to. It's waking up. It's you gotta have the compassion, the love, the kindness. The you cannot call people names. You have to remain extremely polite. All this. So yeah, most people on YouTube will call people names because they don't agree with certain stuff that they like. Globe Earth, flat Earth. It's the bordel in there. I'm telling you, it's because that's what their concern is there. And the problems in their environment. Problems in Babylon, that's what they focus on. And circumstances over which they have no control. Their focus result in blaming and accusing attitude, reactive language, and increased feeling of victimization. The negative energy generated by that focus, combined with neglect in areas they could do something about, causes their circle of influence to shrink. Shrink. That's what's happening. That's what's happening to most people. You know, I'm not saying I have all the answers here, but I know it comes with compassion, kindness. I cannot call people names. I have to be polite. I can put myself on the pedestal, and I can accuse and blame and circumstances and people, and I take responsibility for the freaking nonsense I've created out of my life, and I have accepted. Also, I have consent to it. We consent to it. Okay, so I know that, so I'm gonna make everything to reverse it, to not consent anymore. Makes sense, eh? Yeah. Anyway, just saying. The proactive approach is to change from the inside out, to be different, and by being different, to effect positive change in what's out there. I can be more resourceful. I can be more diligent. I can be more creative. I can be more cooperative. Cooperate with people. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there is so much flavors of woo. Yeah, yeah. Chasing after the poisonous snake, I told you. But that's what we most do. We chase the poisonous snake that bit us. Babylon, oh, we all been bit by Babylon. We all have some kind of poison inside. But if you keep chasing the snake, you're always after bit. That's why I've let go of that. Coming here and telling you about the like etymology and stuff and the stuff of Babylon. Today, I'm done chasing that snake. I like you will never see me again make videos about flat Earth. I've done it. I don't regret it. They will stay there. All my videos will stay there, but you will never see me again going on the side of the river to make videos about flat Earth. I am done with that stuff. The energy is so flattening. This is what's flattening. It's the energy. Not that I think we've been, but there's a bunch of lies in it. So I'm done. Today I have more clarity in the whole thing. I have more clarity on the big picture. So it's not something I will redo. It's okay to do mistake. Don't be in fear of mistake. Be in fear of repeating those mistakes. You know, it's not I don't consider it a mistake. But today, in the state of mind that I have, I would never do it. I would not do it. That's not the kind of thing I would do. But at that time, in that stage, in that moment, that's what I was feeling. So that's what I've done. But I also don't regret it. Like I don't live in regret. But I can see that it's not something that first of all people want to know. They don't care about what's going on. We don't care. We don't care. The switch I don't care is on. So as long as your switch I don't care is on, come on. So I know that today that people don't care. But I thought I was gonna save the world at one point somehow, not delusional. But I said, oh, like we're so asleep, so it's a personal thing. You always question first. It was good from there. Yeah. Yeah, but I always add some kind of questioning into this. No? Like I've never went on the side of the river and start repeating. Like I always gave my My opinion, and I told you from day one, I think not far from the beginning, that to use scrutiny, and there was some stuff that wasn't really matching reality, and be wise. And like I was always, I was never giving my whole soul to it. Like I was able to still keep some question. But today it's a very today I know it's just to manipulate people, especially flat Earth. It's another 2.0 CGI reality. It's just another reality fed to us. We were living on a ball, and now we're living on a flattening energy plane, and that's what's happening. And people are all happy about that because they need to know. The ego needs to know, and to have a sense of who they are. They refer a lot to the outside stuff that give them a sense of who they are. I don't need the outside world to give me a sense of who I am. I need myself inside. That will give me a sense of who I am. But I don't know. It's a personal thing. Then you have to realize these stuff. And it's not always it's not different so much for an individual to another. We're all here roaming on Earth and trying to make a difference, trying to make an impact this world in a positive way. But yeah, but that's just my opinion. The commitments we make to ourselves and to others, and our integrity to those commitments, is the essence and clearest manifestation of our proactivity. It is also the essence of our growth. That's what I'm doing here each and every day. Focus on it. Like it's a commitment for me. And if I don't stick to it, you think I'm going to feel good? Top scientists throw huge numbers without emotions. Flat earthers throw huge emotions. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Exactly. You're right, man. It causes so much division. That's why I don't like to really associate with flat earth. They're very, very still very programmed. Like if you can't see the lies into this, you're still fully programmed. You're still a robot and automat. You don't question, like you don't question nothing. Do you think because you accept now a CGI reality 2.0 that you're someone that question things? Like you don't question things more. Like some people say, "Oh, question everything," but they don't question their own belief about flat Earth or any other stuff. So they fall in the trap of Babylon, and there's a lot. They don't use scrutiny. They're still robot. They're still drone, mind manipulated because that's what it is. Come on. Do you think the world is gonna change? 2018, boom. Hey, the truth is surfacing on YouTube. Come on, come on. We got to be more adult than that, more mature than that, to see the this stuff maybe, but I think we're all so also in a big baby state. So move out the baby state and start opening your eyes to life, and you're gonna realize all this stuff. Come on, but it's true. Top scientists throw huge numbers without emotions. Flat earthers throw huge emotions without numbers. Yeah, without questioning, without even questioning it. Like we're just so, and that's the majority of people, and you see them on YouTube. You see them on YouTube, it's all over the place. Like on YouTube, look, there's a lot more nonsense than sense. I'm telling you, you're gonna find a few channels that really gonna go to your core. Like my goal here is to get to your core, not to get to the core of the earth. I want to get to your core, to your heart, so that you can create that insurrection, that lifting, so that your spirit is uplifted, and then you can take on a great projects in life because you have that emotional strength build up within you. But it's not by being constantly pulled into Babylon stuff that you're going to build that emotional strength that brings more fear inside you. I'm telling you. Try it, you'll see. So anyway, I'm out and I'll be back Tuesday today, Wednesday, tomorrow, big showcase. Big showcase on Lion D tomorrow, www.byteradiouk.com. DJ Truman, for sure. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. here. We're not with PT tomorrow. No PT tomorrow. PT is traveling. So I will not be with PT tomorrow on the Truman Show. I will be here 7 a.m. Boom. Yeah. And what I have to coming on the... Rob, Lily, and DVG will be back Sunday. Most probably Sunday. I'll contact them today and see what's their availability. But yeah, that's it. So I wish you all a great day and rise and shine. It's the order of the day. Spread more love. More love to the world. Yeah. More love. That's what we need. More love, more creativity, more of everything, more power from our hearts. And that's it. We're in business. So I love you all. But guess what? The divine love you more. So that's your responsibility to rise up, people. He's out. Boom.